to see Iggy back in K1's Major League for the first time since 2006 when he fought Imani Lee in Las Vegas. A multiple world Muay Thai champion, former major star of the K1 circuit between 2000 and 2003. He was probably the most feared K1 and Muay Thai heavyweight on the planet, beating the likes of Bunjaski and Lloyd Van Dam, who he decisioned, Peter Ertz, he decisioned, Alexander Ustinov, who he decisioned, Mike Bernardo, who he knocked out, Semi Schilt, who he knocked out, and Badr Hari, who he knocked out with the right cross in Amsterdam in 2003. Unfortunately, laziness and a liking for more than a social drink saw Ignashov become one of the biggest wastes of talent in K1 history. His manager, Igor Jushko, tells me he's been sober for the last 3 months, living and training in New Zealand with Lolo Hemuli. And we'll see if indeed Iggy is back here tonight.
Let the stageより Badr Hari 選手の入場です。
Bad boy, and they are giving it up for K1's most explosive talent, Badr Hari. 16 and 6, 15 knockouts, a massive 94% KO ratio. Comes in off a fantastic run in the K1 Grand Prix last December. He stopped Ruslan Karayev in just 38 seconds. Stopped Alistair Overeem in just 2 minutes and 14 of the semi-finals before losing the semi-short in the final. Had a non-K1 fight in Prague on February 13, stopping the very tough Murad Mazidi in the second round with the right uppercut. Was knocked out by Alexey Ignashov back in 2003. He was much younger, much leaner. He said to me out back earlier on, "Don't worry, Mikey, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve." Only arrived in Japan late yesterday. We hear he's having some problems back home. We wonder what effect that has taken on Badr Hari.
K1 ワールドグランプリ2001第3位 Alexey Ignashov!
Alexey Ignashov with Lolo Hemuli in his corner, Balmoral Lee guard Jim in New Zealand. Look out for some trademark shots, the step overhand right, the fake low right round kick right hand, switch right uppercut.
Ignashov physically looks in a pretty good shape. Somebody who just kicked the butt 3 months ago.
Massive ovation as always for Badr Hari. Mike Passanier in his corner along with Melvin Manoff. And the only man that could possibly contain these two titans, third man in centering, Nobuaki Kakura. Iggy, the biggest disappointment in K1 in recent years. Time and time again, he has led fans to believe that he's back, but is only disappointed. Will he finally come through with the goods here tonight? Given a crack at the Major League once again, and taking on Badr Hari in his return. This one could be an absolute classic. Michael Chiavello, Mike Kogan with you, Badr Hari and Alexey Ignashov.
I'm getting goosebumps here.
Ignashov, who has been without sparring any top heavyweights over in New Zealand. Look for that step-through right hand where he brings the rear foot to the front and fires the right cross on full extension to the jawline. We all know the knockout power that Badr Hari possesses in his punches. Body shot from Badr, swings upstairs. Most pundits believe that Badr will go for the knockout in the first round. And Alexey needs to be able to draw Badr into deep water, taking him to the second, indeed into the third round. There's a body shot from Alexey Ignashov. He's a beautiful counter fighter, Iggy. Always has been. And he looked to pull the head down with the Muay Thai clinch there, the Ignashov, former world Muay Thai champion.
Beautiful head work there, a head movement there from Ignashov. Did you see that? He slipped like 3 punches.
Nice evasion again, just weaves underneath the left hook and goes back to center ring.
Hey, maybe Ignashov is serious about coming back to K1 circuit. I mean, this is a tall order to come back for your first serious fight and you're facing Badr Hari. That's not an easy task.
They haven't given Ignashov any gifts And I agree with not giving him any gifts. The disappointment he's been in recent years. Throwing him into the deep end, so to speak, against the former world's heavyweight champion. And so far, Iggy doing a good job. Half a round down. Badr Hari keeping his guard up very high. He knows the knockout power that Ignashov possesses. The memories no doubt flashing back from 2003 and that right cross that dropped him in Amsterdam. A lot of respect here between these two men. Ignashov realising what a fighter Badr has become since their last contest 7 years ago. That Badr is bigger now. Badr is more powerful now. There's a quick right hand from Hari. Ignashov yet to really sling the legs. There will be more boxing preferred in this contest. I'm told that's what he's been working predominantly in New Zealand.
I believe he is yet to throw a kick. Has he thrown a kick yet?
It's been all handiwork from Iggy. There's an inside thigh kick. Throws the right hand and Badr looks to counter. 20 seconds remaining, an intriguing contest here in the first round. Look at the respect here. Look at the caution here. It's not the usual guns blazing Badr Hari. He tries to seal the round now. And there it is. We go to the towels. Mike, this is really interesting.
This is becoming a competitive fight. I mean, Ignashov's head movement is very, very impressive. I mean, Badr's landed some heavy leather here in some of them, but you know, that last barrage, I mean, if he wouldn't have moved his head around, he would have knocked him out. Let
me say something else, though, Mike, about Alexey Ignashov. He has never been knocked out. That is a fact. He has faced the big fighters, the big punchers, like, you know, Ustinov, who's tearing up the boxing scene at the moment, Max Skelton, Semi Schilt, who he's fought twice, having knocked out Semi once. You know, he has never been knocked out in his career. It takes a lot to knock out Alexey Ignashov. That said, in several fights in recent times, he's been a bit of a punching bag. The thing is, you can stand there and take a heavy knock from Badr Hari, but can you fight back? That's the question on Iggy here tonight. First round, all three judges 10-9 in favour of Badr Hari.
And rightfully so. I mean, Badr was the aggressor. I think just the mere fact that Ignashov got out of the first round is pretty impressive for us at this point. Now we'll see if he can mount any kind of an offense.
This is where Ignashov wanted to be, at least in the second round. The question was always going to be, could he get out of the first? There's that beautiful lean-back evasion on the lead through a ground kick.
That was a fast roundhouse.
Ignashov, the hands turned out, as you see. That's a Muay Thai stance. Muay Thai fighters usually